The mental stamina it requires to like, grow a business or to get something off the ground is just like it's just a lot of brute force. And that's where I think a lot of entrepreneurs like or at least people who want to, try to build a business, they don't eventually succeed in doing that because they start working and then they realize, oh my God, this requires a lot of like day-to-day effort that, continuous pushing, continuous effort, and it's like boring work too. It's like constant, same old stuff every single day. And most people give up. I mean, like I even see this with like my own clients, right? Where like we have clients who we work with, we tell them what to do, how to market, how to sell their service, and they won't do it. Like it's like we implement the system for them, they can't even get their own team accountable for it. And it's because like to them it's like too much work or it's like too hard or it's not easy enough or it's not simple enough, whatever that means. The hard part in business doesn't necessarily come from like it's not like just like insane formula where you're like literally figuring out something super complex unless you're building a rocket ship or you're freaking Elon Musk. But at the end of the day, really the hard part is like sticking through it as much as you can to the point where like you actually can figure it out and where you actually can succeed. And while you're sticking through it, you're doing the work. You're showing up every single day. You're taking all the sales calls. You're doing all the fulfillment work. You're doing everything that you need to do to get things moving. And that's what I mean by like that brute force, because mentally you're having to push through like hell and back to continue to tell yourself to keep going, because you might not necessarily see the results that you want to see just yet, but you keep on going and you keep on moving forward every single day. And that requires a lot of stamina. I mean, it's not literally physical stamina, but like I said earlier, mental stamina, right? The ability to just continue pushing forward when you're not seeing the results that you want to see. Or even when you are seeing the results that you want to see. I mean, like building a business is a lot of pressure, right? And it's just like you always have to perform and you always have to show up at your highest level constantly. And to some people, that shoots them into overdrive and they just can't do it. So they just clock out, check out, and don't continue. So what I've realized is like to win in business, you have to be super unfazed about everything, because like when you're having bad days or bad months, you have to keep going. And when you're having like super good days and you're scaling ridiculously fast and you're growing this massive business, you're still under a ton of pressure. So you have to just like let it go and not allow it to affect you at all and just keep doing the work and keep showing up.